No, we're in daylight savings time, so it's 7:30 for me, but it is in fact an hour earlier. In fall, it gets an hour later, so. I have such weird energy right now. Sup? Hello. What? Hi. Hello. Hey. Hello. No. Hello. Oh, I'm usually not let out at this time. Or ever, actually. No, I'm never let out. Hi, I'm not Bridge. At the moment. Technically part of, but not really. It's great. So cool. Hello. The weirdest energy right now. What did I do? It was raining. It was raining, and that has nothing to do with it. Anyway. You sound on... No. No. That would make too much sense? That would make too much sense. Did I change the thing? I think I did. I don't remember. Hello. I keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that. And also contradict your banner. That would also contradict the banner. I'm not on drugs. Right now, Bridge is somewhere else. You have redacted here today. I have crawled my way out of the bottom of the writing club C, because that is what is underneath all of the pillows and cushions. I'm at the bottom there. Usually I'm stuck there, but today I'm not. I don't know how or why I'm here right now, but I've been let out of the cage and things- I'm weird. Is weird. I don't like being in public. We're gonna see if I can be. Did I kill Bridge? No. No, I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot. If Bridge dies, literally the entire council rooms gets destroyed, implodes, and or explodes. I'm not sure what happens, but it's not good. Woo! But yeah, everything goes away. Everything, well, goes away is a strong word. That implies that it has substance and will stay and go somewhere. It will not go anywhere. It's just not. It just undoes. Unbecomes. Anyway, I have an idea. I had the story idea. I have, I wrote it down on my phone, so it's not here, but this is the, like, writing on the things I've been using to write stuff on my computer because I don't want to use Google Docs, and also there's a dark theme, which is nice. It's called Calmly. Yeah, Calmly. Also, my favorite part about it is you can put it to put the word count. So you get the word count. I thought it would just be the word count, but it's not. It also shames you by showing you the reading time. So tell Bridge to stream more so I can get more tokens. I have no control over that. I can't, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about that. I'm usually not here, so I'm having fun with my time. It's gonna be over. Anyway, so idea is because no one appreciates sand dollars nearly enough. I love them so much. They're my darling dears. And they're stupid. They're so stupid, and they're so fun. So much goes on that I don't need to have things make sense with them, because that's kind of how it goes, so I'm very excited about sand dollars. And then I had an idea for a story, that has a working title, that's called, do I need to put a title here? Yeah, let's put a title here. Do I like that font? Great. Let's see if there's another font. We'll take that one. It's called the Graveyard Shift. We're doing Hermes is in the house. What year is it? Is it the 2000s? You were barely born. I appreciate the alliteration, but you could add another and alliteration is just multiple of the same sound in the front of the sentence, but I say 3 minimum. I say 3 minimum. Tolkien's like the author. Can I have my phone back, please? Thank you. Okay, so Graveyard Shift. I don't know if anyone here knows the lore of sand dollars because no one, no one's ever gone. Holy moly, Hermes in the house. Holy moly, terrible. Anyway, if anyone knows the lore, because no one had read through the Sandals blog, and that includes me. I've seen it once and done nothing about it. What has happened recently is inconsequential stuff such as cameras being placed in the Sand Dollars cafe and watching everything they're doing. That's inconsequential. However, things that are important, this wasn't actually put there, but it is what happens because I can say that it happens. I'm just gonna write it down. Newbie and Goggles Kid stopped by. I can't remember if it's during the night shift or during the graveyard shift that they stopped by, but they did stop by at night using one of the, because interdimensional portals, they can do whatever they want. Stopped by at some point in time and dropped off a little they had dropped off a thing, not on purpose, but they did drop off a thing accidentally. A thing happened, now it's there. Puddle grew from that. I'm guessing it's just like a drop of something, possibly hallway essence, but you know, whatever. Now there's a puddle on the ground. Grew from it, and now there's a puddle on. I was originally going to do a, oh, hello, Cream. What's the haps? Hi, I've been let out of, the writing club. I want to say basement, but it is not a basement. It's the depths of the writing club sea. The underneath all the cushions, that's where I'm from. Hello. Wow, you haven't been here in forever. Anyway. Now there's a puddle on the ground in front of the cash counter that keeps letting stuff out, and it is a portal. Beloved character Justin, who we all know, everyone knows who Justin is, obviously. Justin is, because he's the new, quote-unquote new, this story is like 5 years, 6, 7 years old at this point? Oh my god. Whoa. Yeah, it's like 7 years old. You have no idea who Justin is? You shouldn't have any idea who Justin is. He's a character. Again, this is Sand Dollars. Let me just put in Sand Dollars. It does not have that many D's. It's fine. Sand Dollars. The story of Sand Dollars. You know, that my weird little cafe where things just are so strange. All of the staff play musical instruments. It is not a musical themed cafe. The owner is a cryptid. And also they all get paid a livable wage. I'm making so many epic references no one else gets. I'm so sorry, I will never get them. Uwu voice. Okay, I don't do the uwu voice, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to do that. Cool. Give me a hot minute here. Let me figure out how that works.
Take this righteous whiff. Hold the drive till I get back. Strike up the band. Gleam's back in town.
I can't. What? That's what you get. I don't know. I'm so glad I did unmute, because I didn't want to do that again. I did it already twice. We're having a... Queen's back in town. Stop. Stop. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, Justin, because he's new and they need to haze him for reasons. Reason being he has a name first. He has a first name still. Wow, I can't speak. He's being hazed. He's being told to clean the puddle. To clean up the puddle, and because it is a portal, he loses the mop and then falls in. Oops. Whoops, actually. Whoops with an H. We love a whoops with an H. It's a good sound. Whoops. To get away from me. I want to put like, oh god, what's the name? A specific type of music. The story have either someone get chopped off or a pool of blood. It can, however, that's not this type of story. Those weird, like 70s music? Weird patterns and disco parties? Again, I've not been in the world, for... Let me check my schedule. I don't have a starting date in the schedule. Can it have zombies? Yes? It could? Let me tell you what's happening, first of all. Every time I see reading time, in this, it's so funny, because you'll write so much, or you'll feel like you've written so much, and you'll spend like 3 hours writing, and you'll look at the word count, and it's a respectable word count, and then you'll look at the reading time, and it's like less than 10 minutes, and you'll go, oh wow, that feels terrible. But and he falls in. Whoops. No one approaches the puddle for fear of falling in, so Justin is left to fend for himself. Of falling in as well. There was something I was gonna say. I do not recall. As well, so Justin is left for himself, but eventually he gets out. He takes a bunch of sick days. Well, he gets workers' comp for it. Workers' comp for it, because we love a very strange but, you know, relatively ethical completely just blanked out. Someone just backspaced everything in my head. That's great. Establishments, businesses, something, corporations, companies, one of those, companies, business practices, cafes, jobs, that's it. That's the word, it's job. I have a lot of ideas about zombies. I will not listen to your ideas about zombies. I've been traumatized enough. Writing, hint? No clue. I'm so sorry. Let me check. I don't remember. I can't recall. I'm out here having a time. You can't see that, right? Can I request Redacted hates zombies? Redacted does not hate zombies. Redacted loves writing about zombies. I personally don't like Cream's zombie prompts make me... You got jam already. Yeah, so it's the other one. I did not get the I didn't do a new one, but there is the other one. So do you want letters, or do you first letter or number of letters? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Can I request the cannibalism series? Fun fact, owner is a witch. Somebody in the said hello to me and go out to frolic. Actually, this is a nice friendly series where the characters have a fun time together and are friends, and that's why I got very excited about it. They're lovely and I love them very much. Please, can you add gore? I could. I don't think I will. I'm doing so much gore. Can I request the cannibalism series with the writing redeem? It's called the Witchverse. It has like a full series name, but I also shortened it to Witchverse. You don't have to call it cannibalism series. Also, no, because that's gonna be posted and I want you to be surprised. Perpetual motion machine, no. Stop it. All of you banned from chat. What was I doing? Number of letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight. Yeah, eight letters. 8 letters. 8 letters. Yeah, What? Yeah, oh my god, I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished the part 3 in the Witchverse. I'm so excited to be finished it. One, I like it. Conceptually, I do like it. Conceptually, I like it. I can't stand to look at it in its current format, in its Google Docs format, which is how I write all of my fanfiction. You must know this. I can't deal with it. I hate looking at it and its struggle. I got past one of the hurdles I was struggling with. I finally got past it because I was just like, whatever, put something on the page, and I looked back and I went, oh, I actually kind of like that. And then I got past the second one today, and then I just ran out of time to write it because I had to do stuff during my lunch, and then I was knitting on the bus. So I haven't been able to do that. I was gonna do it here, but then I was like, people might see this, and I don't want them to see it yet. So we're not doing that, but I'll probably do it after stream. Once I get this out of my head. Yeah. Yeah, Justice he gets workers' comp. He is out for a few days as he works off whatever it is he fell into. And then they just put up the other staff put out wet floor signs. Signs except wet is replaced with no floor. Except so it's a no floor sign. It's just like, please do not walk here. Please walk around. Stab a knife and run it through your vocal cord inflammation. Don't use your vocal cords. Milk and honey and yeah, don't make noise for 5 days. If you don't want milk, you can also do just water, like hot water. You can take anti-inflammatory medication for it, whichever is in your available area. Painkillers, generally that's what those are. Anti-inflammatories, although it should help lower it. I'm being very 2016 tonight. Ooh, fun. Yeah, you can just also just take medicine. Yeah, don't yell. Don't do what I do. Okay, so one day, randomly, one day, the day crew comes in to find that the puddle is gone. It's just gone. It's just gone. It's out of there. It's not on the floor. It's disappeared. Owner doesn't tell them this. Oh, this is also another one of my stories where the characters don't have names. Justin has a name, but that's because he's new, quote unquote new. He's been working there for at least 5 years. Technically, if we're going off of how long this series has been this story has been going on for, it would be 5 years ish, something like that. But he's not. He's baby. He's a baby. He's not. He's older than others who work here, but he is the newbie and he has not worked there for a very long time, so he still has a name. Anyway, doesn't tell anyone, but because a portal is the doorway, they just put it on the door. The door, and it went away. They just put it on the door. It's gone. It's there now. The series makes me so happy. Series, as if there's actually things here. These OCs make me very happy. They are they're the group of children me and Elastic conceived. It's not very close, but good luck. Yeah. This has caused multi-dimensional beings and different ones from Newbie and Goggles Kid, different multi-dimensional beings, because these ones don't have the hook thing, but it's fine. To start appearing during the graveyard shift. I can't remember how. There we go. Shift. The Ghost Union is not happy. Not happy with this change. They did not agree to serve multi-dimensional beings during their work. They just did not. Streamer is not here. No. Writing novels, they get to talk about it. You guys don't get there's no context needed. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You can. This is how I plan to if I actually, because the idea is this would be a book. If I actually ever write this is how it is starting. You get no context. You get thrown into it because I think it's fun. I think it's very fun. It's not really a basement. It's more like. It's not really a basement. It's like the back of a linen closet. Yeah. Yeah. This is just a hangout, just to highlight a message. I don't know what a pepperoni is. Yeah. They will not work in these conditions. Work in these conditions. Day crew comes in to find a message from owner on the counter. Who reads it? Was it T-Cash? It was T-Cash who read it. T-Cash reads it. And that stands for trumpet cashier. You still don't have data, or you still don't have Wi-Fi? But I can shoot myself. Corporate? Who's corporate? Corporate gave you a gun? Oh. Oh no, okay, that happens at the same time, apparently. Apparently, day crew comes in to find it got, because again, same day. The puddle disappears, and then they find they find the note. T-Cash. His name is Trumpet Cashier. He lost, well, no, he's called Trumpet Cashier. He lost his name, so he's T-Cash now. Love him. He's very fun. Yeah, there we go. No Wi-Fi. I have Wi-Fi. The letter reads, or something along the lines reads, or something. Oh god, I forgot this was the way. This is so annoying. Updated schedule for, because we decided at one point that owner writes in a very particular style, as in like actually technically, and all of it's capitalized or just weird. It's weird. It gets weird and they're weird. Yeah. For the graveyard shift, day crew assignments of you guys are why are you here? Why are you here? Fun fact, day crew was not aware that they were day crew. They just thought they were the crew. They just thought they were the employees. Because they do work night shifts. None of them have worked graveyard shift, but they have worked in the night shifts before, because there are night shifts. So they're confused why they are day crew, but they are day crew. Wait, let me, where is it? Hmm. I have called them night shift. You know what? We're calling them. We'll call the other group night shift. I think it's funny. It's day crew and night shift. Or well, we'll do night crew actually, because it themes. Night crew is not pleased with our new interdimensional clientele. I can't. Is that not how you spell interdimensional? I can't remember. Ah, I see. Clientele. And is refusing to work their pre-signed. I don't know why I wrote it like that. I might keep it like that though. Hamburger. It's 8 letters. Shifts. So day crew will be taking on the responsibility for now in talks with Ghost Union to resolve this issue. They have talks. Day crew talks to each other. Day crew talks, wondering if it's mandatory. T-Cash flips the note. Schedule is not mandatory, but please. Need new night crew the second. Day crew wonders why they would take as mob ties. No. No, the ghost union's just a union. It's just a union for the ghosts. It's shush. Don't be mean. Why would they take more? Why they would take more shifts outside the hours they've settled on. Another note is found tucked behind the tip jar. Pay is double. Pay is double. No, union is just a union. It's just a union. Capitalize all the first letters of those words. Pay is double. Day crew talks among themselves over how they wanna work the graveyard shift. It's set. Something that would have for dinner? Food. Please. Solid food. They notice that Baker is. Can I put TM here? His name is Baker TM. Tim. Frenchie and DC are. Something is burning. Are not on the graveyard shift schedule. Hello, hi Mint. Coffee is not a food. Coffee is not a food group. In fact, it is an appetite suppressant and is not better for you. Please eat. Also, you agreed to eat. How am I? We got jittery. I have not had coffee nor drugs nor any other inhibitors, I promise. I literally just got home and ate dinner. I had dinner. I had a lot. The thing is, because of work, I have not been eating as much as I usually do. And I've also been eating a lot for no particular reason. It's just what I happen to be packing for lunch. The foods I've been bringing have been a lot lower calorie wise than I usually eat, and so when yesterday I ate like a lot of calorie heavy foods, and I just had a large dinner, quote unquote larger than what I've been having, and so I'm like a lot. It's like, yeah, I suddenly have way more energy than I've had all day. I wonder why. Even if it's not actually the calories in my food giving me energy, it has given me the illusion of which, and so I'm jittery. You have to go. Discovers vitamins and proteins. I am not Bridge. If I had to eat dinner, what would you dinner for eat? Today we had asparagus and potatoes and chicken, and it was very good. I like those food groups. Those foods together. Those were good. What do you think I've been talking about? Crawling out of the writing club C. Hi, I'm redacted. It's in the title. Hi, I'm not Bridge right now. I am part of Bridge, technically. I'm the one who does the writing in the off hours, and also who lives the rest of our life. So, well, most of it. Yeah, anyway. Hello, I am usually stored in the, at the bottom of Writing Club. You know how Writing Club is a ever-turning sea of cushions and pillows? You know that thing everyone knows. Yeah, I'm down there. If you get down, if you let it crush you, you'll eventually end up where I am, where I usually am, where I live. I've clawed my way back up. I've clawed my way up. I have not been here before, so I'm here. Hello! Ever stop to consider what a stream is titled? Yeah. Hello! Anyway. More of the names that of my beloved characters. Sax, server. Hey, Baker, why aren't you on the... Schedule. I have to go home to my wife. He's a wife, and he loves his wife very much. And also, he has to get home to her. Get home to my wife. DC and Frenchie are literal children. And they have school. Frenchie. Frenchie for French horn and also pastries. She's a pastry chef. Baker. Are you the tune part of bridge? No, I'm redacted. Hello. I was thinking it'd be very, very funny if I had like a bleeping noise. So anytime I had to say my name instead of saying redacted, I just bleeped. But that would take too much time and energy to figure out, and I don't want to. No, I'm not. We will know for sure. No, I'm not. The tune's just our last name. Well, no. Technically it's our first name, but it's our last name. And Frenchie are literal children and have to go to high school and can't change their class times. DC is for delivery child. What instrument does DC play? I don't know if we have that. I have a whole document. I have a whole document of the original. Every time I look at this, I feel so many things because this was written so long ago by both me and Lastic, and it's a lot. Yep. DC is a flautist. I was thinking we didn't have a flautist. That's very funny. Okay. Okay. I can't change their class times. Truancy. Truancy. That's how you spell truancy? Sure. What are these names? You want me to go through the list? Here, let me go through the list. We have Hot Chocolate Kid, who is not a worker and is in fact just a regular, who actually does have a name, but that's because they're a new regular. Their name is Francis, but they go by Hot Chocolate Kid, which gets shortened to HCK, which gets shortened to HC. We have Saxophone Server, Sax Server, which he's right there. He's right there. Trumpet Cashier, T-Cash, Justin, he's new. He does not have a nickname yet, but he will have a nickname, and I don't remember what it was, but I figured it out at some point. But for now, he's Justin. Baker TM. He plays the clarinet. Oh yeah, HC plays, piano? Yeah. Piano. Justin plays percussion, Baker plays clarinet. We have Strings, who plays all the strings instruments for some reason. She keeps bringing things to work and not playing them. There's a harp in the back room. Who knows why? Who knows why? Strings. Baritone Barista, or Barry.sta, because I thought it was very funny, also known as Barry. She plays the baritone, or euphonium. Or euphonium, not and euphonium, or euphonium. French horn, Frenchie, Oboe Baker, also called Oboe, Delivery Child, DC, who plays the flute, Owner, who is the band director. This is not a musical cafe, they just all play instruments for for various reasons. Then we have the regulars, then there's a janitor and a mail person, but those are beside the point. Then we have the regulars, Marty, Duncan, and Nick, who all have first names because they're not there that often. And then we have Notebook, who is there quite often and lost her name. Yep. All of these are children. Why are they all children? Oh no. Brother named sister named Notebook. Yeah, oboe player is oboe baker. Oboe baker is what information do we have on oboe baker? Above the American drinking age, Manny Bakes has 3 hobbies, 2 and 3/4 of which are baking related. What does it mean? They're also openly a weeb, apparently. I didn't write that. I didn't write that. I don't know if you can tell, we wrote these characters when we were 12. But yeah, it was very fun. Yeah, we were like 12. You need Flugelhorn. What? Flug Elhorn? No. We're not getting. There's already an absurd amount of workers at this cafe, this small cafe, and there's the entire night crew, which is ghosts. Possibly one of them is a Flugelhorn player. I don't know. We don't know anything about the ghost union nor the night crew, which are not the same exactly, but are mostly the same. There's an additional note. There's just so many notes here. An additional note is found in the, well, it's put in the cash register. Register. The puddle has been resolved. The doors are now merged. Merged. Wow, something's really burning downstairs, huh? Justin, please walk into the freezer for compensation. Into the freezer for compen. I was just gonna keep going, huh? Okay. Well. It usually doesn't last this long. The Ghost Union does not have heavy. 1 second. The Ghost Union does not have heavy mob ties. Okay, stop with the mob. There is no mob. There is no Warren Boss. Anyway. Walk into the freezer for compensation. Justin. Oh no. Oh no. Just like quietly. Strings, who is also there. We love Strings. She's so cool. She's tiny. Strings. You want one of us? What are they doing? With Justin. Size, no. Size. Tell me that's not a mob thing to say. Okay, did you not hear me when I said that, or no, did you not see owners in talks with the, where is it? Oh, owner is in talks with the Ghost Union. The Ghost Union is not, owner is not part of the Ghost Union. Also, there is no mob. Well, there's a mob somewhere, but not here. This is a normal, regular cafe. This is a normal, regular seaside cafe, and it is always by the seaside, no matter where you enter. Size. No, I think he says no, I'm okay. Yeah, it's no, I'm okay, just come get me if I start screaming longer than 5 seconds. I'm okay. Just come get me if I start scream for longer than 5 Who controls the Ghost Union? Obviously, owner doesn't control the Ghost Union. Why would they need to get more people to work the graveyard shift if they controlled the Ghost Union? They just have the Ghost Union work it. That's what their usual hours are. I have to make sure all my heat lamps are on. Owner is a good boss. This is not a money laundering scheme, I swear. Oh god, this might be a money laundering scheme. They also just make good coffee. They do make good coffee and pastries and savory stuff. Paninis. There are paninis here. But like there was just a whole thing about, yeah, they do have just way more money than you'd expect, and they can pay their workers fair wages and stuff. They make paninis, yeah. I think Obo makes paninis. Oh no, Obo made paninis randomly for the staff one day, and then they started making paninis, but they have like drinks, obviously. They have pastries, and they have baked goods. Front always have the best food. Yeah. They have a walk-in freezer. They have a walk-in freezer. They have a dry pantry. That's not front for the mob. Honestly, owner might be part of mob. Owner is a witch, however, and in the terms of any of the universes that I'm presiding over, a witch is just someone who has magic because they believe they have magic, and believe that they can kind of do stuff with it. So yeah. If this is a front for the mob, and I'm not saying it is, because I can't claim that it's not, and I cannot claim that it is. It is up to you to decide. Oh my god, I'm remembering other things just about owner that are just true. That is kind of very funny, and it's the fact that none of the employees except for T-Cash and Sax have ever met owner, and that has only been very short meetings. They kind of met owner, and then that was it. They're the only ones who ever have contact with owner ever. There is a back office which is very empty. All the staff has started moving stuff into that back office area, but there's nothing of owner in there. Owner has installed cameras. Cameras did get installed in the cafe for reasons unknown. All of the staff, you kind of do just get chosen to work here. There are some people who apply, but you do get chosen and then you lose your name eventually. Not a funny thing. I can't. So, okay, so they have to be supernatural in some way. How many tip jars do they have? They have the tip, advice, omens, and prophecies jar. Wait, no, that's when the cafe is... Okay, the graveyard ship has the tips, advice, omens, and prophecies jar. daytime, the day crew have the Reeds and Rosins Fund jar, which is more a joke than an actual just for Reeds and Rosin. Because I like alliteration. It should be Reeds, Rosin, and valve oil, but valve oil breaks symmetry. Purposely choosing employees. Yeah, I know. Realizes that there's no basement. This does not have a basement. Anyway, if owner is a mob boss, they are an interdimensional mob boss. Again, they know how to merge the doors. The doors are now merged. They are aware of, first of all, the Ghost Union is like, the workers in the Ghost Union are literal ghosts. Go check right now, there's no basement. Okay, so the reason there's no basement here, and depending on where you are in the world, it's unusual not to have a basement. Here where I am in Canada, if you don't have a basement, your house is wrong. You've done something wrong, because the ground freezes and it will mess things up. So you need a basement here. Technically, this is set in North America somewhere, in a place where you would need a basement. This building doesn't have a basement, but okay, so when you're outside the building, it does have a basement. When you are inside the building, it does not have a basement. That is because the actual inside of the cafe kind of teleports. Mob for the Fae? Sure. Merge the doors do be sounding like mobs. Mobs like, God, I made a mob boss. It is the boss. They are the boss, okay? They are the boss. They're a weird little creature. They've also decided that they really like HCK, which is probably why Francis has a nickname. That's probably why Francis got a nickname. Oh no! Because, like, none of the other regulars who have been there, except for Notebook, have nicknames. But Francis got a nickname and still has their first name, and randomly one day they were called in by, I think it was like a mysterious number called them into the cafe when on one of the days that the cafe was closed. And there was just a steaming hot cup of hot chocolate, which is the only thing they ever order drinks-wise. They were just on the counter, perfectly made to their specifications, and so they just wrote on the I think it was on the chalkboard, which is in the front of the cafe, "I think your boss likes me?" ? A social club for the Fae and Associates. That's what Night Crew does. Yeah. So, yeah, Night Crew deal is the Ghost Union. The staff is all the Night Crew staff is literally ghosts. They're all ghosts. I guess they do just serve. I don't know what they serve. I guess they serve, like, Fae creatures and mobsters. That's very funny. Being make it look like an accident. Yeah. Okay, so I guess this is canon now. Wow, that's not what I expected. Okay, so yeah, and then when the doors got merged, instead of just the Fae, and mobs, I guess the Fae and mobsters coming in, or whoever comes in at night, because it's also like, people who need coffee at 3 a.m. Cause it's just like the mix of just like, students and mobsters. It's so funny to me. And it's only ever people who are so tired that they do not notice the other patrons at the cafe, and also that the staff is ghosts. It's always people who are so exhausted or have been up for so long that they don't notice that, and it's only for them. This is still often costs as much as digging a foundation. Yeah. But that's also like, you have to have good soil foundation. Soil, yeah. Well, we have great soil. We have great soil for planting, but yeah, I don't think there's a house in the city where I live that doesn't have a basement. Merging some doors next town over. Stop using merging some doors as a euphemism for something. I don't know what you mean. Anyway, the joke was gonna be, at some point, like, one of the conflicts that was gonna happen in the story was gonna be, oh yeah, there's some terrible customers. We think that one of them is actually the devil, like, quite literally actually a demon / the devil. They keep calling them Lucy. We don't know what this is. We don't know what's happening here, because again, all of the staff are humans in the day crew. All of them are humans. They're just like, what is happening here? We get incredible pay and wonderful benefits, but what is happening here? Also, in this, because the working title of this specific story is The Graveyard Shift, but there's a pre-title, which is just the group of any stories in this kind of existence, which is Sand Dollars, the Interdimensional Cafe. And what happens is, when you're inside of Sand Dollars, the outside doesn't change. You're always at a seaside cafe, and if you open the windows, you can smell and hear it. But however, you can kind of get into the Sand Dollars Cafe from literally anywhere, because it hops. It goes wherever it wants. The day crew has only ever dealt with people. And people only think it's weird when they've left. They're just like, wait, what? We're in a landlocked part of the country. Where did that water come from? And why did it smell salty? Sand Dollars. Anyway. Yeah. Justin is fine. Justin is fine. He just receives I can never spell receives. Receives a package. I want to point out all of this. There was this pizza place over here, the best pizza that would merge some doors. And the more I explain this, the more it does sound like an affront for the mob. Gonna be honest. It does sound like a front for the mob. However, the entire crew, the entire actual staff, are not part of the mob. They're just good staff, I promise. They're just staff, and for some reason they all play concert instruments. Would be orchestra, except we have a saxophone. It's just a package. I did okay, all the things I've written so far have all been things I wrote before streaming today. I did also see that stretch. I'll do it in a bit. 1 second. A package that says open when the time is right. Which is so fun and so ominous. Then 30 you had to merge some doors before they even gave you your nickname. Then people like Notebook has never been around the block. Hey, Notebook's been here for years. Notebook is a loyal customer who is always here and always writing things. Honestly, I actually love the idea that Notebook is actually in cahoots with Owner over what we don't know, because there's no confirmed mob activity in this area. But you know, just like, yeah, I'm just writing something up for Owner. It's like, wait, you know Owner? I mean, like, the staff is asking her, wait, you know Owner? I've never even met her. Or I've never even met them. And she's just like, yeah, of course I know Owner. I'm going to stretch. I'll be right is back. Where's my mouse? There you are. I'll be right back. Enjoy thinking. I muted the wrong thing. Oops. Whatever. I got snacks. That's alright. There we go. Anyway, that's all that I had already planned out. Or, well, thought up. Oh yeah, this place absolutely serves coffee. Like, it's an actual cafe. The reason it's called Sand Dollars is it's a play on Starbucks. Quite literally, we were like, what's like the opposite? And then we didn't get the opposite. We got like ground sand. Oh, like sand dollars? Yeah, we'll do that. So it's Sand Dollars. They have really good coffee. Can we know what does that mean? Is that a sex euphemism? T-Cash would absolutely take that as a sex euphemism. You say that to him, he's gonna go, wait, are you asking me out? Is this a come on? And then you wink at him and he goes, is that a yes? T-Cash has no clue what you're doing. What you're talking about. Other things like HCK is just there all the time. HCK is regular, and they're literally there all the time for reasons unknown. They are college age. Do they have work? Or no, they don't have work. Do they have classes? Yes. When are they? When are their classes? They're there every single day of the week that the cafe is open, except one of the days, except like Friday. They're there like the entire time. It's like, what do? You don't work here. But yeah, during this HCK, HC, no, it's HC, it's small c, hot chocolate. HC decides they also wanna, like, because they're here. they're fully here. This is like the opening of the cafe. They're here at this time. They're dating Sax, so they just came in with him. But it's like, they're just here. Why are you here? You don't work here. Owner asks to take someone out, make it pretty, and leave no trace, so he takes her out a picture and picks everything up immediately. Yes! Owner does not involve the crew, the day crew, with any of the other dealings, except for this one time. Okay? Owner barely interacts with, the staff directly. We'll interact with T-Cash and Sax a little bit, but we'll not actually interact with them. mostly Owner just leaves. Let's call them bummers. Yeah. Yeah, Owner mostly interacts with them through writing cryptic messages on the front window chalkboard. Or sometimes leaving random notes places that are only... The thing about the notes being left places, they're only ever picked up by T-Cash or Sax somehow. No one else ever finds them first, or will find it and then not think... And, like, pick it up but not read it and just leave it somewhere else. Not even give it to T-Cash or Sax. We'll just forget about it and just not read it, and then T-Cash or Sax will actually read it. So it only ever goes through T-Cash or Sax. Again, things are weird here. Anyway, yeah, HC is dating Sax, so they decide that they're gonna, whatever Sax decides to do, they're gonna be there. They have I figured out that they have asynchronous classes except on Fridays. Fridays they have in-person classes that are at a specific time. So many classes. Anyway, they wanna participate and will tag along for whenever Sax is working. And now is the part where I am terrible at writing plot because I have to figure out something that happens. Yeah, like the conflict is, or well, like the inciting incident is, yeah, there's the ghost unit refuses to work, and so now they're all working night shift, during night shift, or during graveyard shift, because night shift, there is like a night shift. Graveyard shift does not happen every single day, because there are just like night, days where it's just like day crew, but at night, so graveyard shift is different. Graveyard shift is what happens after night shift. Not every day. Anyway. Graveyard shift has night mode. Cafe is the cafe in night mode. So things look different. There's literally a switch. A switch that they find behind like a painting or something. Painting or something that says day, night. Day, night, and when it's flipped, the the color scheme changes, and so do some of the signs. Scheme changes, and so do the signs. The tip jar is now tips, advice, omens, and prophecies. I feel like prophecies could also be. No, we'll keep it like that. They have like weird things on the menu, but everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone already knows what they're doing. Menu items change, but everyone knows what it is they're making, because all of this was already in their training, which they were confused about before. They were just like, why am I learning how to make this? And they're just like they're like mixing a cup full of dirt. I wonder what else could happen during the night, or the shift that is just like stuff they have to contend with. I like the idea of having like the night regulars, because there's the day regulars, but then obviously if the ghost crew would have their own regulars. I think having night reg Lars being upset or wary that the crew changed, and wondering where the ghost crew is. Could I add in some references to there being mobsters? I could. So we'll just put this in a note. Possibly mobster activities. Activity. I want the literal devil to be there. Of the customers is the literal devil. Just the worst customer, absolutely the worst customer imaginable. Just a terrible, terrible time. Is the worst. None of this is plot, but to be fair, the inciting incident has nothing to do with the actual characters, and they can't change anything. They just have to survive the night, kind of. What could I have them do? I want, because there's also the day crew, because not all the, or like the daytime crew, because not all of the day crew, agrees to work the graveyard shift, and I'm maybe thinking that they would like leave notes for the night shift to see, just to like read, or just to find. I'm going to make coffee, but decided not to yet. Okay. I need like a thing to happen that can be resolved while they're on the night shift, or like them doing something. I guess they could they could get the regulars to like them. It'd be kind of funny. Just like, yeah, the regulars are actually rebelling as well. It's like they're having union talks as well. But no, I don't want to do that. I need something to happen. That's not just, hey, we're working the night shift. This is part of why writing on stream is hard, because a lot of my writing is literally just me sitting there in silence, thinking. It's just like, Especially with trying to come up with plot things. I'm terrible at coming up with plot things. Because I think this is just a really dumb, fun idea. And I would love to write it, but the possible mobster activity possible. I need something for the characters that we care about. Sorry, that I care about to resolve. I need like a conflict. I'm terrible at writing stories that have like a central conflict, and then they deal with that, and then they do something else, and then they like move on from that. I want to go spy oranges, and people he meets are slightly too nice. What? Owner doesn't exist. Owner is a concept. Also, Owner's not here. Owner's not in the story. The story is the workers. The people I know are here for sure. Saxophone server is here. HC is always here for reasons unknown. I already stretched. Strings, I think, is taking the night shift. Justin is taking the night shift. Justin's taking the night shift because none of the other bakers can take the night shift. Oh, well, no, Obo can take the night shift. I do not think Obo wants to take the night shift, though. That is my earring. Embezzlement is not 8 letters. Although maybe Obo will take parts of the night shift. T-Cash is taking some of the night shift, not taking the whole time. Barry, Baker, and French Horn, and DC all refuse. So yeah, it's like half necromancy. I'm trying to think what should I deal with? I don't know. Yeah, because they got cousins of the North they're based on food criminals die in the process. You have to no, outside of the cafe, everything is normal. It's just nighttime. Like, everything is fine. Everything's okay. It's raining outside. Yeah, because the idea of this was just like, yeah, there's a bunch of different, they got the where's my N? Interdimension. I always want to write interdimensional with, like the T instead of an S. Powers of the mitochondria? No. The interdimensional, customers that come in are strange. That's like the whole thing. That's why the ghost crew, that's why the ghost union is refusing to work under these circumstances, because the interdimensional customers are different and strange. And I guess I can have that be a conflict, and having the literal devil be there is great, or like who they believe is the literal devil. Because who knows if, is racist? No, Ghost Union didn't agree. Ghost Union is ghosts, and they did not agree to the new rowdy clientele. They did. It's like, yeah, your boss puts a, interdimensional, or a dimensional portal onto the door, and now you have, that's why they're in talks to get better compensation for what they're working. Reserves the right to serve who they see fit. They reserve the right to not be abused for being ghosts. Because again, they are ghosts. They get into an argument because Regular asks about mob, and the employees get nervous. The employees don't know anything about mob activity, okay? This fella is not even real, nobody sees it. No. I mean, yes, but no. Yeah, the Ghost Union is just, like, used to quiet nights and agrees to work here because the graveyard shifts are quiet and non-obtrusive. What's happening outside? But the new clientele are obtrusive and messy and coming in because owner has allowed them in, and is putting advertisements everywhere, and they are not having it. They are not pleased. Without owner noticing, the Ghost Union is not in this story. They're in the background somewhere. They're in talks with owner. They're not actually they aren't actually characters. I listed out the characters who are in the story. Outlining plot, but Redacted is terrible at writing plot. Yes, Redacted is very terrible at writing plot. We don't know how to do plot. Replace Ghost Union with your most useless guy. None of these are useless. But Justin, it would be Justin. No, he's just new. He's just a newbie. He is in law school. He is going through law school. He's having a time. He could be a lawyer. He is working here. He's doing, like, baking and stuff. Well, he's in between. He does baking stuff and savory stuff and also drinks stuff. God, why can't someone else come up with a plot for me? I hate writing plot. Can someone else come up with a plot for me? What can they do? I don't want to write a mob. I don't want to write a mob story. Owner's legal representative? No, he's just... Actually, I need to check if there's... what we have written down for how Justin got here. I don't remember. Oh god. The only thing we have here is, they just this is what Justin has, under his, in his profile. Bakes, good with loopholes, could actually be a lawyer maybe, but likes the coffee shop, and they just break him. Was locked in the storage room overnight once on purpose, all other incidents accidental. I can deal with the devil. No! There's no mob members here! There's only possibly mob activity in the background. Okay? This is... you have to stop. Let me look at the actual story. Oh no, the wet floor sign also got eaten by the puddle, I forgot. Oh god. Yeah, because it's just the two there needs help desperately. Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's so funny. That's absolutely... because it's like... these characters are sitcom characters who are episodic, who have their stories be episodic and are not actually, like, made to be in a singular story. So I'm trying to figure out singular story beats for them instead of just episodes. I guess I could just write them episodes. Just, like, short things. T-Cash flirts too hard and finds out an interdimensional customer and finds out T-Cash has a like an on, not really on, but has a like a will they won't they kind of thing, except more casual with Barry, and and Sax takes every opportunity to make fun of him for it because they're just weird. Also, T-Cash and Sax server are work husbands, and HC is aware of this and also encourages it because it's funny. T-Cash is a bard. They're all bards. Okay? They all play instruments. T-Cash is like a bard stereotype though. He's wonderful. He's so funny. But yeah, the T-Cash and Sax are work husbands. They're also like head of staff. Like, yeah, they're essentially head of staff as well. Baker is the head of the baking department, but that's just because that's a whole separate world. It's like back of house kind of stuff. But yeah, T-Cash and Sax are head of staff. And they're so funny about each other. They're so fun about each other. Yeah, they're stupid. I love them dearly. I love them so dearly. And finds out T-Cash is in this story would only be working part-time night shifts. Yeah, he's only working part-time night shifts, so I like the idea that he flirts. The customer leaves, and then it's like the day shift, and he's just thinking about it. He's like, God, what was I doing last night? He's like drinking nothing except he is drinking coffee because it's a coffee shop and it's nighttime, but he was like drinking coffee. He's not like on drugs or drinking alcohol or anything. He's just he's just so confused, like, what was I doing? Barry, who he's he kind of is like a thing for, but also not really, but refuses to say anything about, is like, what are you talking about? Nothing? What do you— no, nothing. Nothing happened last night. What are you talking about? Yeah. Tigash is a little bit more on the ball, but he's having a time. He's he's having a time here because he's, again, finding out. Absolutely, an interaction that came to mind today for HC and Sax is HC says that they're morosexual, as in attracted to morons, and Sax just goes, "Hey." I'm just gonna write it out because it's stupid. Sax says, "Hey, that's not very nice." HC says, "You didn't have to claim to be a moron," but Sax will take every and any opportunity to claim that HC is attracted to him. So he goes with it anyway. They're stupid. They're so stupid. These characters are so stupid. They're so fun. They're so fun and they're so stupid. I have so much fun with them. Is it Moro or moron sexual? I'm just going Moro sexual. Sax, hey, that's not very nice. What are you talking about? I'll take every— I'll take any and every opportunity I don't know how to spell to claim your I love these characters. They are heavy dice organized crime. Shit, it stands for hot chocolate, okay? Hot chocolate kid. Who only ever orders hot chocolate. He's working with the feds. Owner is not in this story. Owner is never in the stories. Owner is a peripheral character, okay? Okay. I think this is really just like things that happen in the in episodes, like the literal devil thing. Their name's Lucy. Named Lucy. The literal devil thing is like a thing that happens throughout the story that just gets progressively worse. But like one of the episodes is like Tcash flirts too hard and finds out. Stop it. You guys are obsessed with this mob thing. I guess that can be an episode that it's just like, yeah, there's a weird mob, there's like a weird mob thing, and randomly, like, Tcash and Sax both simultaneously get texts on their phones from Owner just saying, your shifts are canceled, please leave. That just says, everyone's shifts are canceled, please leave, you'll get paid for the full time. And then they do leave, but they like stick around to figure out what's happening. It completely consumes the minds of all people present. Owner does not appear. I think that would be a funny quote-unquote episode idea. Just like, during one shift, I guess Tcash is here at this point, because there's ones where Tcash isn't there and it's just Sax and like the other full-time night staffers. One shift, Tcash and Sax server both simultaneously get text from owner saying their shifts are cancelled, but they'll get full pay for the hours anyway. If they leave. Anyway, they just have to leave. A few of them decide to stick around to see what's going on. Very heavily implied mob relations. Because I think that the important bit is you have to just imply mob. You can't say mob, you have to imply it. Heavily implied mob relations. Owner is not appearing. Owner cannot appear. Owner does not have an appearance. They are incomprehensible. Actually, let me see if I wrote it in my notes. I did not. Damn. I like how it's how owner's thing is one of owner's things is real name is a mystery, as if any of the other staff have names except for Justin. Hates vibrato. Yeah, fair enough. Inaka's phrase is merge their doors, grind their beans, toast their bread, cousins from the north. It's just like, is this a rival cafe? Two things could be happening. This could be the meeting place of staff from a rival cafe, or this could be literal mob activity. It's just like they're just very, it's unsure, it's unclear. For your order. The completely wrong way. Yes. Just like more things need to happen. I do just imagine they spend there's like cut scenes, they like cut to daytime scenes as well, and it's just T-Cash staring blankly because he's decided for no reason, or he's decided for reasons unknown to take a double shift, so he's doing graveyard and his regular, or what his regular shift would be, and he's just staring blankly, and Barry is just barista just sidles up next to him and is just like, hey, how you doing? And he's just like, what? Sorry, I just remembered, or he's just like staring at a spot on the wall and just goes, yeah, when it's in night mode, this whatever, like blah 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 happens, and she's just staring at him like, okay, cool, I think you need a nap. Oh, I think, another thing that needs to happen at some point is they go through the tips jar, the tips jar, and actually find an omen or prophecy or etc, and find an omen or prophecy. It's set. Because that's fun. I think I actually wrote this as one of the writing time prompts, or at least wrote part of this for the writing time prompts. Or Bridge wrote it. Do I remember who wrote it? I do not. It doesn't matter. Oh wow, that has my full name on it. Let's move that. What? It just happened. Cool, anyway. Let's find out. I have to fix my stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay. In the thing I wrote during writing time, I don't know why I'm reading it on my phone. I can just pull it up on my computer, which is in front of me, and show you guys. Let's pull it up. This one's on Google Docs, though, because it's technically fanfiction. Oh, it's so bright. I forgot I turned up the brightness on my computer. Let's turn that all the way down. All the way down. If I have fortune cookie on the tip jar and they open it, some immediately regret it, and the others get so excited to pass on and get a nosebleed. I like the idea that there's a fortune cookie, just like someone, like a fortune cookie is left here. Let me do this. Fortune cookie is left on the counter, and there's a note next to it. However, Sax is running late, and T-Cash is not in that night, so no one reads the note, and someone, probably Justin, because I like to punish him, you know what? No, let's sit up straight. Let's choose someone else who's on the night shift to eat the cookie. I have to stop punishing Justin for simply being nude. Barry's not there. Strings is there. Okay, who's not there? Barry, Baker, French Horn, and DC are not there. Oboe, Strings, Justin. Be Oboe, Justin, or Strings. T-Cash? T-Cash is not there. T-Cash is not on the night shift tonight. We'll have it be Oboe. And Oboe... What? Eats it, and stuff happens. And it's and oops, consequences arrives very quickly after and opens the door, mentioning that he got a text from owner about something on the counter and sees what has transpired. I imagine that. Ooh, I love writing crossovers for my own stories. Obo has turned into some kind of animal. Obo has turned into a frog. Obo has turned into a frog because it's a witch cookie. No, Obo has turned into a frog because that is a witch cookie. And now they have to figure out how to get Obo back into human form. Obo has turned into a frog because that is a witch cookie, and so they have to figure out how to turn them back. Act out cartoon friends with my friends when I was a kid. Yeah, exactly. This is what do you not get about this is when I wrote these characters when I was 12 years old. That's like the point. They're just fun characters for me to mess around with. Also, reference to the other story I was talking about with Bonnie and Tam. We're also here actually. There they are. Hello, Bonnie and Tam. They find, like, I'm imagining that they find they find contact to Bonnie's store. They find a way to contact Bonnie's store, and she delivers them a wizard antidote thing. Yeah, that's it. Does she work in a cafe? No. What does she do? She runs a wizard store. Kill you is reviling and cut off your head. My head is in my chest so you cannot kill me, and also you have the power of God. Yeah, that's how it is. Anyway, yeah. So anyways, you are on their lives and the stuff you made happen for them. 8:30 on Monday night, Sailor's open like it always was. No, seriously, they're never closed. Why don't they close? But yeah, they're always open. A lot of the staff has done the night shift, but they haven't done graveyard shift, which is different. Graveyard shift happens like 4 times a week. Cafe is run by ghosts at nighttime. This is where the ghost thing came in. You don't have to pull overnight shifts. Some of them still do, however, when they have school and stuff. But this is strongly discouraged. Actually, it's discouraged for the employees to be at the cafe at all past 5 p.m., though many of them choose to stay later regardless. The reason that it's discouraged is because after 5 p.m. it gets a little bit strange in the cafe. Not because of the ghosts, they're on the employee list. They're supposed to be there. No, after 5, certain things crawl out of the walls. Things, people, creatures, etc., etc. Stuff crawls out. One of these stuffs is a red-cloaked figure that goes by the name of Bridge. Wait, is this happening right now? Is this why I'm here, not Bridge? Not much is known about the stranger, however, no matter who it is that takes their order, the cost is always covered. Possibly owner knows them. Almost definitely owner knows them, actually. If I... Is Bridge in the mob? Is Bridge in the Fae mob? Is that what this is? On this particular Monday night, Bridge is sitting at a booth in the corner, sipping out whatever it is they ordered when stuff falls out of the walls again. Goggles kid faceplants full speed onto the tiled floor, while Newbie just kind of steps over him, walking around to the front to help him up. He's a cousin from the north. Oh no! Perpetually north. Oh no. Oh, that's so funny. T-Cash was not on the clock, but was hanging out behind the counter because him and Sax were having a battle on which one of them could stay at the cafe longer. Sax was at the moment hanging out in the staff-only area, and when T-Cash saw Goggles Kid and Newbie fall through, he rapped quickly on the staff door to let Sax know. "Oh, we're here," Goggles Kid said. He was brushing non-existent dust off his person as if he could actually see something that was there. Newbie frowned. "Where's here?" "Welcome to Cafe Sand Dollars," Sax said, leaning forward against the counter. He also wasn't on the clock. The ghosts who were running the cafe at the moment looked at him reproachfully. Possibly. It was kind of hard to tell with the sentient cloud of cloud of mist. Right, that's what they look like. Ghost crew. "Yeah, I always end up here every once in a while, at least. Never at night, though." Ghost Kid turned to the counter. "Have I met you guys yet?" Sax and T-Cash looked at each other. "Don't think so." T-Cash replied, "Oh well. It's like, does graveyard shift happen also during the day? What is happening?" They just turned night mode on. It's a fully different cafe. This is the basement. Graveyard shift is the basement. Ooh, graveyard shift is just the basement. Oh no. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Shift is just in the... That's what the switch does, it sends you to the basement. None of this is finalized. I'm going to delete stuff. If I work on this story ever again, I'm gonna delete stuff and add stuff, and I'm going to be very happy. I'm gonna have a fun time while doing it. His eyes had landed on the figure sitting in the corner who had at some point pulled out a laptop and was slowly picking away at something. Goggles Kid pulled Newbie behind the counter, ignoring the protests of the daytime and nighttime staff, before dragging them, Sax, and T-Cash down so they were completely hidden. The ghosts tried their best to ignore them. "What? Shh, 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 shh." Goggles Kid did a quick look over to see if Bridge had moved. They had not. "Do you know who that is?" Goggles Kid asked frantically. Bridge?" Sax replied. "Yes, wait. They have a name? Weird. Anyway, yes. How do you know who Bridge is? And do you know who Bridge is? No? They write the whole... Goggles Kid waved his hand to indicate literally everything. All of it. They write all the everything. Newbie looked confused. Wait, what do you mean they write all the everything? Like, they write down everything that happens to us? I mean, they write everything that happens to us. They make it happen. Everything that's ever gone down in our lives is because of them. Can confirm, a voice from over the counter. All four sets of eyes looked up to see the red-cloaked figure clacking away at their keyboard. Somehow, at some point in the discussion, Bridge had walked over to the counter without anyone hearing anything. Everyone shot to their feet. The keyboard went click-clack, click-clack. I forget how fun my writing is sometimes. Okay, I'm out of juice. I don't know. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go and then write stuff that is not this and is in fact other things. Hi, Kuso, you've just missed it. I'm so sorry, babe. Oh, Kuso, no, I'm so sorry. We're closing out. Okay, wait, here, let me explain to you. It's been entirely too long. I'm so sorry, baby. We came up with, by we, I mean me. Also, hi, I'm Redacted. You know me in real life. Yeah, Bridge is somewhere else. We don't know Bridge is right now, but Bridge is somewhere else right now. Anyway, Graveyard Shift with Sand Dollars. I don't know if you know what Sand Dollars is. I don't know if you were there for that. Yeah, they're our lovely friends. I've already went through all of this. I don't want to read it again. In front of my my old friend. Yeah, we've known each other 7... I'm trying to look at my watch. I don't have a watch. A mob subplot, and it is fantastic. Yeah, I came up with the idea initially. They added a mob subplot that is possibly a mob subplot. Grade 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 3 years. I known you over 10 years? You can be a mob member. You can be a it's not okay, so it could either be a mob that is a sweet decade baby. Oh my god. One of those years we didn't know each other though. Okay, to be fair, one of those years we didn't know each other. They could be a mob. They could also just be workers from a different cafe. But yeah, my lovely dums, my little lovely dum-dums, HC and Sax are very cute and are in a very healthy relationship. They're just stupid. All of my characters are stupid. Yeah. Anyway, I was trying to think of plot point, like a plot point for a story of them, and then we kind of just settled on this is an episodic series, even though again it's being written. But yeah, I am tired. I don't know, unless you have something to suggest. The story is yeah, there's a magical puddle that would release things into the cafe that got moved onto the door. The doors are now merged. Owners and telling them, but because a portal is a doorway, they put it on the door. It's there now. This has caused multidimensional beings to start appearing during the graveyard shift. The Ghost Union is not happy with this change. They did not agree to serve multidimensional beings. They will not work in these conditions. Daygru comes in. That's a pair of scissors. Daygru comes in to find a message from owner on the counter. T-Cash reads it. Same day as the puddle disappears. Updated schedule for the graveyard shift. Day crew assignments. Night crew is not pleased with our new interdimensional clientele and is refusing to work their pre-assigned shifts. The day crew will be taking on the responsibility for now in talks with Ghost Union to resolve this issue. Daygru talk, wondering if it's mandatory. T-Cash flips the gnome. Schedule is not mandatory, but please need new night crew. Night crew the second. Day crew wonders why they should take more shifts outside the hours they're settled on. Another note is found behind the tip jar. Pay is double. Oh. Day crew talks among themselves how they want to work the graveyard shift, etc., etc. They notice that Baker, TM, Frenchie, and DC are not on the graveyard shift schedule. Sax over, hey Baker, why aren't you on the schedule? Baker, I have to get home to my wife. He loves his wife. Xenophobia? No. No. Stop it. You guys have to stop being mean to Ghost. The Ghost Union is just they're just clouds of mist that are being treated badly by the new clientele and are used to quiet shifts, and they did not agree to this. You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean to the Ghost Union. But also, like, the portal also, like, the portal now being part of the building also changes the building. Because the portal goes into the hallway, and hallway stuff is always not great. And by that I mean, Sentient Mist is xenophobic. The Sentient Mist is not xenophobic. Stop it. Stop it. The hallway essence can just undo their whole existence. You have to stop being mean to the Ghost Union. I gotta figure out stuff to make you guys stop saying the Ghost Union is xenophobic. They're not xenophobic, god. Anyway. DC and Frenchie are literal children who have to go to high school and can't change their class times. Truancy. An additional note is found in the cash register. The puddle has been resolved. The doors are now merged. Justin, please walk into the freezer for compensation. Justin, oh no. Strings, do you want one of us to come with? Justin sighs. No, okay, just come get me if I start screaming for longer than 5 seconds. Justin is fine. He just receives a package that says open when the time is right. He decides, Oh, not he. HC decides they want to participate and will tag along for whenever Sax is working. They're dating. And who knows what HC does in their spare time. What are they getting a degree in? Who knows? Graveyard shift has the cafe night mode, so things look different. There's literally a switch that they find behind a painting or something that says day/night, and when it's flipped, the color scheme changes, and so do the signs. The tip jar, which was reeds and rosin, find is now tips, advice, omens, and prophecies. They better watch themselves or we'll start moving my hands around disturbing this. Please stop bullying the staff! Extremely xenophobic, they're not! You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean. It's like they're fine with it. They're fine with it. But things happen that they do not agree with. Missed folks, so true. You guys are so you guys have to stop. This is why they refuse. You know, seriously, this is why they refuse to serve the new clientele. It's because people like you, you guys are showing up and threatening to disband their entire existences, threatening to kill them. Straight up threatening to kill the ghost crew. You guys are the problem here. It's you guys are the problem. Anyway. Oh no. The item menus change, but everyone knows what it is they're making because all of this was already in their training. They were very confused. Because they're monies, but they look weird too. Am I gonna show you I don't think they'd be attacked by the capsaicin because they're mist. But no, the union is in talks with owner to get better compensation so that they will work, so that they can work. It's more like, hey, can we make sure that that people can't bring in fans to disband our bodies? Can we not get assaulted at work, please? And also, can you stop making our hours infinite times infinite? Yeah, can you stop making it so that time doesn't pass and we're instead working infinite hours, because it's not great for us. We'd truly not like that. They can also be bought out. Totally. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, during the training, everyone was really confused at what they were making, so they're just like, what do we need to know this for? Night regulars being upset or where the crew changed and wondering where the ghost crew is. Possibly mobster activity. One of the customers is the literal devil and is the worst. They're named Lucy. It's like one of the new interdimensional customers is actually the worst. The staff hears them, like one of their companions call them Lucy, and it's like, is that? And they like suck. They're like the worst. They're the worst customer to deal with in customer service jobs, and they're terrible. And they get called Lucy, and everyone's just like, is that like the devil? Do you mean like Lucifer? Is that the devil? T-Cash flirts too hard with an interdimensional customer and finds out. And this is just an exchange because HC and Sax are cute. During one shift, T-Cash and Sax over both simultaneously get texts from owners saying their shifts have been cancelled, but they'll get full pay for the hours anyway. They try to leave. A few of them decide to stick around to see what's going on. Very heavily implied mob relations. They go through the tips jar and find an omen or prophecy. Yeah, at this point I was just writing like possible episode ideas, quote-unquote episode ideas. A fortune cookie is left on the counter and there's a note next to it. However, Sax is running late and T-Cash is not in that night, so no one reads the note. The notes are always from owner, but the only people who ever read the notes are T-Cash or Sax. Server, for reasons unknown, no one else seems to be able to read the notes. Well, they can read the notes, they just don't read the notes, so no one ever reads the notes except them. Anyway, yeah, so there's the fortune cookie, no one reads a note, and Obo eats it, and oops, consequences, they turn into a frog. Sax arrives very quickly after and opens the door, mentioning that he got a text from owner about something on the counter and sees what has transpired. Obo is turned into a frog, because it is a witch cookie. Where is it? Because it is a witch cookie, and so they have to figure out how to turn them back. They find a way to contact Bonnie, who is my wizard from the Bewizarded story that's also never gonna happen. Bonnie's store, and she delivers a little wizard antidote. The graveyard shift is just in the basement. We were talking about how there's no basement here, and I find it funny if, and I've said that there is a night shift that the day crew works, and graveyard shift is after the night shift. It's actually just in the basement. They just, it truly is, you flick the switch and you're in the basement. Damn it, I do have to stretch. Well, I'm also gonna leave. So the mob. Kusa. There we go. Is unionization? You guys are so terrible. Cousin from the north? Okay. Oh wait. I'm so sorry, I can't take that request from you, Cream, here on this stream. Unfortunately, I have no power over the Discord, but if you do DM Bridge for it, they can get one of the admins to change it for you. Anyway, Kuso, and gang. You get a gang. Have fun. Sorry, there are rules and I unfortunately can't change them, nor can I interact with the Discord. I'm not allowed out. I'm only allowed in the writing channel, writing club. Anyway, and a gang, convene at the cafe. Unclear whether they're a mob or just a mob or are mob members or just workers for a different cafe. There, that's what it is. I changed it. Tell me if you need to adjust anything. Yeah, also you can ask Kuso. Kuso has, rights. Kuso has rights. Anyway, I'm tired and I have to leave. Yeah. Bye. If you are here, thanks for coming. If you're here, thanks for staying. You guys all hate me. You guys all hate me. Anyway, have fun. Good night. Goodbye. If you're here, thank you for coming. If you've stayed, thank you for staying. Good night. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.